After already reading about it in the weekly school newsletter on Friday, on Monday, Ms. Gomez checks her phone and sees an automated text reminder about COVID testing on Wednesday and Thursday morning, which are the assigned times for her school. On Wednesday morning at 7:45 a.m., Ms. Gomez walks to the cafeteria where the testing occurs. When she arrives, Ms. Gomez sanitizes her hands and waits in a single-file line. When she reaches the front of the line, the school nurse asks Ms. Gomez for her name and birthday and writes them on the test kit. Following the nurse's directions, Ms. Gomez swabs each of her nostrils and puts the swab in the test card. She drops the test card off on a table where the nurse seals it. What happens if Ms. Gomez is negative? After the test, Ms. Gomez walks back to her classroom knowing that she will only be informed of her result if it is positive. Ms. Gomez begins teaching her first class at 8:30 a.m. While Ms. Gomez teaches, a staff member enters the classroom and announces that anyone with consent in that class can leave for testing. Students with consent all leave and return one by one after about 15 minutes. Given that she tested negative, Ms. Gomez teaches the rest of her classes without interruption on Wednesday. Ms. Gomez teaches in-person classes with an alternating group of students each day. In her first class on Thursday, the other group of students with consent also leave during class to get tested. On Friday afternoon, Ms. Gomez receives the weekly school newsletter informing her of upcoming test dates in 2 weeks. What happens if Ms. Gomez is positive? After the test, Ms. Gomez walks back to her classroom. 10 minutes later, before Ms. Gomez begins teaching her class, a nurse enters the room and informs her that she tested positive. Ms. Gomez follows the nurse to the care room. As they walk, the nurse informs Ms. Gomez the principal has assigned a substitute teacher to take over her classes today. The substitute arrives 30 minutes later. Before she arrives, a staff member watches Ms. Gomez's class. Ms. Gomez sits in the care room as the nurse asks her who she has been in close contact with over the past 2 days. Individuals at school who were in close contact 15 minutes or more with a positive individual within 2 days of the test must quarantine. To minimize the close contacts at school, schools could test right after the weekend on Monday morning. However, because Ms. Gomez was tested on Wednesday, the school nurse notes the names of the 3 students Ms. Gomez was in close contact with on Monday, picks them up from class, and brings them to the care room. The students she was in close contact with on Tuesday, who are now at home due to the hybrid A-B schedule, will also need to be contacted. The nurse calls the students responsible adults while the students sit in the care room. The school nurse also calls the responsible adults of the 2 students Ms. Gomez was in contact with on Tuesday. The school nurse waits with the students until the responsible adult can pick them up. Later that day, all the students in Ms. Gomez's classes receive a letter to take home informing their household that someone in the class tested positive. After speaking to the nurse, Ms. Gomez leaves the school and drives home. Ms. Gomez quarantines at home for 10 calendar days. Since she has limited symptoms, she chooses to teach virtual classes for some or all those days. At school, her students learn with her virtually on their laptops and are supervised by a substitute teacher. Over a week later, Ms. Gomez teaches classes in person after completing the 10-day quarantine.